What's up, fellas? Coming at you guys today with a review of the new Revenge EP, Deceiver.diseased.miasmic. War metal alert, war metal alert, war metal alert. Gotta break out the war metal shades. Actually, coincidentally, I just got the tape of it today in the mail of this album. Got the skull biting the dove. Sick shit. But who cares about that when we got the album review? Am I right? So, Revenge. So this is the latest release from War Metal Legends Revenge. I first caught whiff of them, admittedly late. The first Revenge release I got into was Behold Total Rejection. That was the album prior to this. But I have since gone through the back catalog and I've appreciated all of the releases up to this point. Yeah, Revenge, they've been at it for a long ass time. They're incredibly consistent, like wickedly consistent. You could if you it's kind of easy to hate on Revenge because you can easily say, "Oh, all their albums are exactly the same. They're just making the same album over and over again." But that's not exactly the case. There's little subtle variations between their releases. But yeah, I can still I can still see the argument. So yeah, where we last left off with Revenge was Behold Total Rejection, which is still my favorite release from them. On this new EP, they've kind of gone back to their old school sound. I almost want to call it Conqueror-esque. And if you don't know what Conqueror is, Conqueror was the band that turned into Revenge with some lineup changes. But let's get cracking, shall we? First track out of the two is Diseased Intrusion. Now, when I first heard this new EP was going to drop, at first I was reluctant to review it because it is only 2 songs long. I was like, should I really put effort into 2-song EP? But the length is actually pretty justifiable, being that the first song here is over 8 minutes long, which is ridiculous. Yeah, so I'd say it's justifiable. With Behold Total Rejection, that was my favorite vocal work. Behold sounds nothing like their other releases because of the production value. And I'm not sure if this new EP is through season. Yep, it is through Season of Mist. Yeah, when Revenge signed to the label Season of Mist, everyone thought that Revenge were gonna go for a more accessible sound, but I'd argue that Behold Total Rejection is their nastiest and just most aggressive work, which I really appreciated. And that's why, Behold definitely sounds like nothing like Revenge has done, but I don't know why I'm still talking about Behold Total Rejection. Yeah, the vocals actually had space to breathe, which I admired a lot. On this EP, they're kind of back being compressed and kind of almost in the background with the other instruments. One vocal addition that I do admire are the gutturals. They're sounding more ominous and cavernous. So yeah, sometimes Revenge's gutturals are really gurgly and just filled with liquid and just disgusting. But this is more of the more traditional guttural sound. They pretty much have the same gutturals from their older albums. which is good, but I don't know, that's kind of a thing with like when you first get into a band, sometimes it's that first album that you listen to that becomes your favorite. I feel like maybe if I would have uh, known about Revenge before Behold Total Rejection, that maybe one of the albums prior to that would be my favorite. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But so the big question here is does this song justify its over 8 minute length? I wouldn't I wouldn't say so. This is still classic Revenge, but they for sure are out here trying to prove a point, which is endurance. As far as I know, this is their longest song that they've ever recorded. I mean, there are passages. There's meandering. There are standout moments, but for the most time, I could have dealt with them like chopping it up into other songs, but I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I don't understand Revenge. No, I'm kidding. Then we got the second song, which is Deceiver Futile. This track is a little over 4 minutes in length. I do prefer this song over the other one. This track seems more chaotic. The vocals are a bit more frantic, which I love. Like I previously mentioned before, these vocals kind of sound Conqueror-esque, which is really cool. Yeah, and I'd say the instrumentation in this song is more memorable. Though I wish this had the buzzsaw production that some of their other albums had. Like the guitars on this album are like fuzzy and brittle compared to some of the other Revenge releases. Now, I'm not trying to make this a stupid long video because the EP is only 2 songs long, so I'm gonna wrap this little puppy up. All in all, this was a good EP. I enjoyed it. I don't regret buying it. As soon as I'm done with this review, I'm gonna listen to it on tape. But yeah, good EP. I believe there's a full length coming soon, so your boy is gonna try to hop on that shit. First moment I see that pre-order drop on Bandcamp, you better believe I'm clicking that link. But yeah, that's all I got. Coming down the pipe, I'm gonna think of new songs to do, not songs, new videos to do. More reviews. Gonna try to continue the Tom Bout Classic series, and probably after this video, I'm gonna do a vinyl video. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and I don't love you. I hate you with the most fiery, passionate, just flame engulfed fury. That's how much I hate you.